Hi everyone, I'm Eric Migicovsky, founder and CEO of Pebble. Thanks for joining us. We've got a lot of exciting news to cover today, including more info about the Pebble App Store and some new gear. Also, I'll be showing off some brand new apps that will be available soon on Pebble. But first, for those of you who don't yet own a Pebble or don't know what it is, Pebble is a smartwatch, a device that connects your smartphone and displays key information like caller ID, emails, and other notifications. It can also run a wide variety of Pebble apps. We built Pebble to mesh perfectly with your everyday life, so it works with both iOS and Android, and the battery lasts up to a full week. Whether it's checking your messages, seeing how many miles you've run, or skipping to the next music track, Pebble can do it all. It's hard to imagine, but just 1 year ago, we were right here at CES announcing the ship date for Pebble and demonstrating the software and hardware features that we'd been working on like mad for months. In fact, even today, I wear the very same red Pebble that I showed off last year. But let's fast forward 12 months to today and see how Pebble has grown up. There are now over 300,000 Pebbles on wrists all around the world. You can pick up a Pebble on our website, on Amazon, in stores at Best Buy, AT&T, or Future Shop in Canada, and we've also begun selling at retailers in Australia and Hong Kong. On the software side, we published a major update to our software development kit that vastly expands the capabilities of third-party Pebble apps, linking apps up with the internet and sensors that are inside Pebble. We've come a long way since we announced Pebble in April 2012, and we owe a lot of our success to the amazing support of our Kickstarter backers, customers, and app developers. This year, we'll be launching an important part of the Pebble ecosystem and platform. We dropped some hints about this in December, and now we're getting ready to launch it publicly. It's the Pebble App Store. Up until now, Pebblers have found new apps and watch faces for their watch through wonderful third-party websites hosted by our Pebble community, like mypebblefaces.com and on the Pebble forums. By the end of January, there will be a new centralized place for you to find and discover new apps, the Pebble App Store. Our App Store is the very first open platform for sharing apps optimized for a wearable. The App Store will live within the existing Pebble app on your iOS or Android smartphone, so you can find and download Pebble apps directly from your phone. It's super simple and straightforward. Apps will be organized into categories for easy browsing, like daily living, remote controls, games, notifications, tools and utilities, sports and fitness, and of course, watch faces. We'll also be curating lists of the best new and awesome apps, so you can stay up to date with the latest Pebble highlights. Whether you want to control your PowerPoint presentation, monitor your sleep and exercise patterns, or be notified when your team scores, you'll be able to download the best apps for it right from the Pebble App Store. I'm really excited for you to all try it out and discover the amazing apps that have already been uploaded. And for those of you who are Pebble app developers, the App Store is an amazing opportunity to promote and distribute your apps to hundreds of thousands of eager Pebble users. You can upload your app today at developer.getpebble.com. To be featured on our App Store at launch, your application needs to be submitted by January 9th. We'll be launching the App Store alongside a firmware upgrade to 2.0 before the end of January. The upgrade includes a bunch of tweaks as well as a new notifications app that lets you view all your recently received notifications right on your wrist. I'll show it off in a bit. But before we get to demos, I'd like to switch gears and talk a little bit about hardware. When we first designed Pebble, we purposefully gave it a sporty feel. It's lightweight and waterproof, with a distinct, colorful look that people love. However, we realized that there are certain situations that call for a different style of smartwatch that you just haven't seen yet. We're proud to announce today that we are launching a new premium version of Pebble with all the functionality that you've come to expect from a Pebble smartwatch. For the very first time, I'd like to present Pebble Steel. With Pebble Steel, we've taken the features that you know and love, upgraded the materials, trimmed the fat, created a much more stylish smartwatch. Pebble Steel is made from marine-grade stainless steel, manufactured by injection molding, forging, and finished with CNC milling. The display is protected by a Corning Gorilla Glass lens with anti-fingerprint coating. Pebble Steel is smaller on your wrist and thinner than Pebble. We've added a few extra twists. In the lower left corner, we've tucked in a new feature, an RGB LED light. Right now, the LED indicates charge status, but we'll be exploring different things to light up and enabling app developers to create other uses. We also worked hard to maintain the excellent Bluetooth signal strength that our users enjoy with Pebble. To work around the fact that a metal watch case is basically a Faraday cage, we designed the top ring surrounding the lens to help radiate signal to your phone. It works very well, and we've been able to match the current range. Pebble Steel comes in two configurations, brushed stainless and black matte. The brushed finish has a timeless style to it, and looks great with either a leather strap or a matching stainless steel band. To create the black matte version, we used a technique called physical vapor deposition, or PVD, which provides an elegant matte and scratch-resistant black finish to the case and strap. But the fundamental pillars behind Pebble remain true with Pebble Steel. It runs all the same apps and software as Pebble. It's also waterproof to 5 atmospheres, with the same 5 to 7 day long battery life and sunlight-readable e-paper display that has made Pebble so useful in your everyday life. We're offering Pebble Steel for just $249 US. Each one comes with both a leather strap as well as a stainless steel metal band that matches the color of the watch case, so you can swap between them if you'd like. Pebble Steel is available only on our website. You can place your order right now on getpebble.com. We'll begin shipping in just 3 weeks on January 28th. And as an extra bonus, we're including free couriered shipping worldwide for early orders. Now, let's take a peek at some new apps and see how they look on this sleek new smartwatch. Let's check out the Yelp app. We recently partnered with Yelp to bring a local app to Pebble. So on the watch, you can actually see what's around you in town. So let's check out the restaurants here and see if my favorite sushi spot is right around here. So yeah, Sushi Tomi, one of the best. It's just 0.2 miles away. You can see the address right on your wrist. Another cool feature, you can flick your wrist and get a recommendation for a spot that's nearby. On the watch, you can even go through and get reviews right there. Cool. So that's the Yelp app. Next up is a great sports app. We've been working with the Espn Sports Api to bring you updated sports scores right on your wrist. So right now we're tracking some NBA games. You can actually see scores live of games that are happening right now and quickly switch between views to see games that are coming up later this evening. You can even change the sport quite easily and switch between different sports right from your wrist. And there's also in-game notifications that will vibrate and show up on your wrist during games that you're tracking. That's the Espn app. We've also been working with our buddies over at Foursquare to create a super simple Foursquare Check-In app. So you can check in right from your watch. And if you're indoors, you might not actually have the right spot show up, so you can quickly select the place that you're actually at and check in with one click. With the iControl app for Pebble, we're bringing home automation and remote control to the wrist. From the watch, you can log in to your home and see a dashboard of various settings and details about what's happening in your house. From your watch, you can change the temperature of your thermostat, keep pretty warm, or even change the mode. So if you forgot to change your house into vacation mode while you're running to the airport, you can quickly get in there and set it. You can also switch lights on and off from your wrist, and yeah, that's the iControl app for Pebble. Pebble's always been great for being able to control your music. The guys at Pandora wanted to take it one step further. With the Pandora app for Pebble, you can control your music and even skip tracks if you really want to. You can also change stations on the watch. It's super convenient. So, that's the Pandora app. Mercedes has also created an app for Pebble. They've created the Drive Style app that connects your watch directly to your car. So I've got this connected, and from your watch you can see the remaining fuel that you have left in your car, the total kilometers that you've driven with it. You can even see the tire pressure right from your wrist, as well as the time to the next service, and the current location of your car. If you connect it to your car, you can also get in-car alerts and control your music right from your wrist. So this is one of the apps that I've been looking to a lot. It's the Gopro app by Pebble. So right from the wrist, you can connect to a GoPro and control it. You can change the mode or stop and start recording. So let's start recording here, and you can actually see through the GoPro and see the Pebble. You get to see how long you've been recording for, and you can control it there. You can even change the mode from video to photos or burst right from the watch. You can also change settings, and then of course stop recording right from your wrist. So that's the Gopro app. So this is the brushed stainless steel version of Pebble Steel. You can check out the new OS 2.0 has a notifications app that contains a list of recently received notifications. You can scan through and see email, banking updates right from your wrist. What do watch faces look like on the brand new Pebble Steel? Well, they look pretty good. This is the classic text watch face, analog, and digital. There's even watch faces that can help you learn, like this amino acid flashcard app, or the classic dots. Even weather apps on Pebble. So these are watch faces on Pebble Steel. We're all really proud of what we've been building, and I hope you're as excited as I am for what we have coming in 2014. With the launch of the Pebble App Store and Pebble Steel, we've raised the bar for what consumers can expect from Pebble and what it means to put a smartwatch on your wrist. Our mission is clear. We're creating the gold standard for wearables that mesh perfectly with your everyday life and building the fundamental ecosystem and platform for wearables. Last year, we heard stories from Pebblers about how they've used Pebble apps to learn the guitar, track mobile payments, and even answer life's most puzzling questions with the help of an on-wrist Magic 8-Ball. This year, as we continue to connect with talented developers, I expect even more tiny moments of awesome to happen for Pebblers. As part of our continued support of developers, we've donated 4,000 Pebbles to computer science and engineering students through the Pebble Education Program. We're really excited about the future of this program and think it's a wonderful opportunity to give back to the organizations fostering innovation, entrepreneurship, and creativity within the community. This year is going to be a wild and exciting ride, and I can't wait to see what Pebblers create in 2014. Thanks very much.